big issue is what future LNG demand in Japan might be, and that will drive the market significantly as a result of the tsunami and earthquake on the 11th of March and the subsequent accident at the Fukushima nuclear plant, which could add significant upside to Pacific LNG demand. Post-Fukushima, we now have a higher expectation of future demand and therefore a need for even more suppliers to come into the market. And those suppliers could of course include LNG supply from potentially Canada. Asian customers are very keen on not being reliant on any one supplier, and they've put a lot of eggs in the Australian basket over the last few years and will be keen to grow the diversity of supply portfolio. Canada provides a long-term option with a political risk that's probably something that buyers in Asia are quite comfortable with. Our view is that over the next 15 years at least, our view of North America prices supports LNG exports from North America, including Canada, to enable them to be cost competitive against other suppliers, most notably Australia.
Can you comment on the Asian buyers? Who would they look to in North America? Would they prefer Canada, US, or can you elaborate on that?
The US projects could arguably come with higher political risk, given that the US has not got the legacy relationships with natural resource off-takers that Canada, for instance, does have.
So do you think Canadian LNG is going to be very bullish in the next 5 to 10 years?
I think it's a tremendously exciting time for Canadian LNG potential, and with the introduction of credible LNG players with which sellers are comfortable, and I think that will help lift Canadian LNG in the eyes of potential buyers. And I think that Canadian LNG clearly has a place in the market, subject to natural commercial hurdles between buyers and sellers being overcome in the next couple of years.